Okay, so hi. I'm back again, and today the date is 16th of January. And I have quite a few things happened in my life in the past 16 days after New Year. So, one of those things is what I'm gonna discuss today. And yeah, I know I said that my New Year resolution is that I'm not gonna go behind any girl, which I'm still stick to. But yeah, I wasn't in Mumbai from 7th of January to 12th. Yeah, I was in IIT Madras. I went to Chennai. So there I was because of my IIT BBC work, and I took two of my friends with me, Dipanshu and Nachiket, and yeah, we had like quite fun over there. Though I had I thought that I would also look into the 51 hours film competition, and desperately wanted to be a part of it and help with it, but I was very much busy about my BBC work, so I couldn't pay much attention toward that part. But yeah, overall the whole trip was like really wonderful. And one thing which I want to point out about that trip is I met a girl over there in Madras, and she was one of my crush in first year, and I we used to chat on WhatsApp. I met her on a common group chat where there were people from different IITs. Then we had, like, at that time we used to have some Google Meets and all. We also had a few phone calls, conference calls. Obviously, I had it with few of my friends. So I got a chance to meet her, and she was pretty nice girl. Nice girl. She had a very attractive persona. Her personality was like not very common. Okay, I have seriously I have met very few person with that sort of personality, and she was actually winning it. Okay, so the whole story is about that only. So it was day 3, and in inter IIT cult. Okay, by the way, it was due to inter IIT cult meet, which was scheduled from 9th to 11th of January, and it was day 3, which was 11th of January. I already knew that Anjali, which was the girl's name, and she was there in IIT Madras campus, as I have already seen her stories. And yeah, so I messaged her in the morning. Not in the morning. I actually messaged her in the second day itself. As I knew she was in the campus, I messaged her, and my messages were indirect. I just want to show her that yeah, you are in the campus of IIT Madras. I am also over there. Yeah, we can meet. I was just creating that possibility that yeah, we can meet. And to be honest, वैसे तो मैं बहुत बोलता हूँ that I know a lot about girls, which I do know now. But yeah, I don't have any first hand experience with them. So I know how a girls get mad at you. I know when a girl get mad at you. मुझे पता है वो कब रूठती है, कब खुश होती है, but मेरे साथ नहीं हुआ है कभी. So I am not very sure about it. I know in what sort of situations, what sort of circumstances it happened, but all those situations are what I have seen with other people. And obviously in all those cases, one thing which holds common was कि that person loves that person. मतलब वो बंदी उस बंदे से प्यार करती है, and that is the sort of behavior which they show towards each other. Where in my case, if I take things for granted and I feel like okay ऐसे करने से वैसा होता है, then it's not true. Because yeah, ये रियल लाइफ है बेंचो. वो तू किसी और के कुछ कहने से उसे अच्छा लगता हो, बट वो सेम चीज़ तू कह दे, तो दैट वुड बी कॉल्ड एज not even teasing, that could be called as harassing. So it's better to be at your own safe space and do things very much after thinking. So मैं, although I firmly believe in, if confidence is the key, if you're confident towards someone, obviously definitely that person is gonna like it. But yeah, one thing which holds attached to that statement is if you are attractive and you are confident, then anyone is down. Okay, but if you are not attractive, then being confident is also a bit of a task. But yeah, so मैं simply हो नहीं पा रहा था उतना कॉन्फिडेंट इन सिंपली आस्किंग हर दैट इफ़ यू आर फ्री कैन वी मीट. सो मेरी गांड फट रही थी इन शॉर्ट. सो आई वॉज सिंपली इनडायरेक्टली इंडिकेटिंग दैट या यू आर इन द कैंपस, यू आर फ्री, आई एम फ्री. मैंने उससे पूछा कि वॉट वॉज योर इवेंट. ही सेड स्ट्रीट प्ले, एंड आई आस्क्ड हर कि वो तो हो गया ना डे 2 में, तो डे 3 तो पूरा फ्री होगा, एंड दिस वाज द कॉन्वर्सेशन ऑफ डे 3. एंड डे 3 in the morning we had our 51 hours film screened, and which we won gold medal in 51 hours filmmaking competition. So in the afternoon I was messaging, in the morning itself I was messaging her कि हाँ तुम तो फ्री होगी, so मैं भी फ्री हूँ, वैसे आज क्या करने का प्लान है, आर यू गोइंग समवेयर, व्हाट आर यू डूइंग, तुम्हारे साथ और कौन कौन है, ऑल दीज लाइक रैंडम शिट. टुवर्ड्स द एंड माई मेन मोटो was to meet her, but I was very afraid to ask her. But yeah, like after a few consultation with some of my friends, I was like damn, let's go for it. And I asked her कि यार uh, we are in the same campus, why not meet. एंड ये बोलते मेरी फट गई अगेन. सो आई सेड कि यार आई हैव अ फ्यू फ्रेंड्स ऑफ मी विथ मी, so I have Dipanshu and my Vengi also, so we can meet, we can have some food outside if you want. She was like अच्छा ऐसा है क्या, whenever you are free just give me a call, I'll be there. And I was like damn yeah, she is cool. But then as it was day 3 and we were busy with our work for the past 2-3 days, so we were like कि चलो बाहर घूमने चलते हैं. And yeah, for the celebration we did had a few joints, we smoked weed, and then we went outside. We chanted a lot of IIT Bombay, Pude Chala Bombay Allah and all those shit, because IIT Bombay's overall placing was second by that time, and we were like quite happy in IIT Madras. So IIT Madras mein we were like smoking weed since the day one only. But yeah, that was a celebration point, so we had a lot of joints that time. So we were quite high, okay. And we went to Marina Beach, and in the auto rickshaw we were like understanding that how high we are, because it was like everything was like rolling. But overall बहुत मज़ा आया. We went to Marina Beach, and when I was on my way to Marina Beach I was like कि damn यार, tomorrow I have a flight back to Bombay, and if not today it's a rare chance to meet her. So I messaged her that where are you, and she was like she is leaving to Phoenix Mall. I was like I'm also leaving, but I'm leaving to Marina Beach. So Marina Beach ख़त्म करके ही मैं पूछा था कि आर यू स्टिल इन फिनिक्स मॉल, एंड शी वाज लाइक या आई एम स्टिल देयर. आई वाज लाइक आई एम आल्सो कमिंग ओवर देयर. Bit of a simp call, but yeah, I did take that call, and we went to Phoenix Mall. It was around 15 kilometers from Marina Beach. So by the time I reached Phoenix Mall, it was like 1 hour to 1.5 hours from what like when Anjali was leaving to Phoenix Mall. It was like 1.5 hours, around 1.5 hours. So I was like, it was like a rare chance that she would still be in that mall from the past 1.5 hours. So like I didn't, yeah, I actually asked her where are you, but she wasn't replying on Instagram. And we roamed around in the whole mall for like 15 minutes straight. And then I was like earlier also my friend like Bosle was keep on saying that give her a call, give her a call, give her a call, but मुझे डर लग रहा था, so मैं नहीं दे रहा था call. But then at last I was like कि fuck it yaar, if I don't give her a call now then I would regret it later. So मैं सोचा कि माँ चुदा है गांड फटी, let's give her a call. And I called her, and she was like कि she is leaving for club. And then थोड़ा टूटा मैं कि damn, she is leaving for club. I asked which club. She said her name. I don't exactly remember what was the name. चीज़ें 11th की है, and today is 16th. मैं पूछा कि which club, and she said a name. Okay, this. I was like right now where are you? She said I booked a cab and I'm going to the exit gate of this mall. If you can come to the exit gate, then please come now, we'll meet over there. Okay. And I was like yeah, but I am right now ordering my food at McDonald's. And to be honest, I don't want to eat at McDonald's because I already had it a lot in Mumbai, and I was looking for something different in Chennai. But Bosle want to eat in McDonald's only, so he was like in that screen where you can book the order. So he was giving the order, and the bill was around 800, and I wasn't very much towards giving 800 also. So I was like, why not? Let's fuck it. I said I don't want to have food in McDonald's, and I started walking towards the railing. So as soon as I reached the railing, I saw that just below my floor there is Cafe Coffee Day. And when I was in call with Anjali, I asked her, where are you right now? She said she is in front of Cafe Coffee Day and she is leaving to the exit gate to take her cab. And I was like, damn, she's right below me in just the ground. I was in the ground floor, she was in the lower ground floor. I was like, damn, she's right below my foot. I just need to go to the lower ground floor. And I asked my friends ki, damn, she's right below this floor, why not we go there? Cafe Coffee Day is just go there. So जैसे मैं गया, she was in the shop Max. It was a fashion clothing shop, and we saw her from behind, and we were like कि यार वही है ना. Dipanshu also said that वही है अंजलि. And then she turned around and we were like कि फट गई हमारी, and we ran to a different shop. We literally ran to a different shop and we were hiding over there, and we were simply sneaking out from that shop, and we were like कि हाय कैसे बोलूँ उससे, how to confront her. And Devanshu was like यार मेरी क्यों फट रही है बहनचोद, मेरी क्यों गान फट रही है. And I was like मेरी बहुत फट रही है, because to be honest वो बंदी was my crush 1.5 years ago when I was in my first year. I saw her in a video call, जो कि इंटर आई टी मतलब डिफरेंट आई टी स्किल बंदों के साथ. when we were chatting, हमने कन्विंस करके कहा था कि चलो वीडियो कॉल में आते हैं. वी यूज टू प्ले ऑनलाइन गेम्स. वहाँ पे वो बंदी मिली थी, एंड लाइक शी वॉज absolutely beautiful over there, and I fell for her at that time. I used to flirt with her a lot in DMs, even in groups, and everyone in that group know that I used to like her. And our chats were quite obvious, okay, मतलब flirting was quite obvious. So like at this moment I know that she was a committed girl, but still like I don't had any feelings for her. Like even now I don't have any feelings for her, but there was a time when I used to have them. So मैं तो सारी insecurity मेरी बाहर आ गई, because see, I don't consider myself to be a very attractive person, and I'm not good with girls as well. I'm a socially awkward person. I don't look good. I'm not that confident, and I don't have that much amount of skills as well. And especially when it comes to how you speak, how you give your first impression also. And that time also I suck a bit. And yeah, and especially I wasn't dressed also at that time. So dressing is a very important thing when you want to be confident. So I was simply wearing the thing which I was comfortable. First of all, I didn't brought much of my clothes to Chennai, and I was simply wearing a cream colored pant and a blue t-shirt, and it wasn't much matching. So I was like, I'm already looking like a joker. Plus I'm very concerned about my skin color. So plus she is a very fair toned girl and I am a dark skinned guy. My height, she is of my same height, we both are 5'7", so I'm not even tall, I'm not even handsome. I'm dark but not tall and handsome. So सारी insecurity मेरी बाहर आ गई. And was like how to confront her. Will she get disappointed by looking at me? And plus, to add into my insecurity, she was with her two of her friends. I'm glad she was not with any of her male friends, because male friend के सामने मेरी अलग फट जाती है बहनचोद. Because अगर उसका बंदा होता तो मेरी गांड फट जाती, मैं बात ही नहीं कर पाता. बट इवन बंदा हटा दो, अगर कोई मेल फ्रेंड भी रहता तो भी मेरी फट जाती. बिकॉज मुझे नहीं होता है यार, बंदा यार जज करते हैं, वो बोलते हैं बहनचोद ये कलवा कहाँ से आ गया. आई डोंट वांट टू से दैट थिंग, बट यार बचपन से सुनता आया हूँ, सो इट इज़ इनसाइड मी. आई एम नॉट दैट कॉन्फिडेंट इन फ्रंट ऑफ गर्ल्स, स्पेशली फेयर टोन गर्ल्स. सो सारी इनसिक्योरिटी मेरे बाहर आ गई एंड शी स्टार्टेड वॉकिंग टुवर्ड्स द एग्जिट गेट. सो मैं बोला कि यार अब कन्फ्रंट तो करना पड़ेगा यार, हाउ कैन वी नॉट. सो अपन चलने लगे एंड देन मैं दीपांशु की तरफ बोलता, वो बोला मैं मेरी भी गान फट रही है. एंड वी वर लाइक कि कैसे करे. सो वी बोथ केम अप विद द आइडिया कि यार कॉल करते हैं उससे एंड विल सिंपली आस्क हर टू टर्न अराउंड, वी आर राइट बिहाइंड यू. मैंने जैसे उसे कॉल किया, शी पिक्ड अप द कॉल, और वो ऑब्वियसली अपने दोस्त को बोल रही थी यार एक बंदा है जो कॉल कर रहा है. ऐसा बोल नहीं रही थी, उसकी दोस्त ने पूछे यार कौन कॉल कर रहा है. सो वो बोली कि एक बंदा है, वी वर फ्रेंड ऑनलाइन, आई मेट हिम इन अ ग्रुप चैट, ऐसा करके एक्सप्लेन कर रही थी. एंड शी पिक्ड अप द कॉल एंड शी सेड कि यार मैं एग्जिट गेट की तरफ जा रही, तुम आ जाओ वहाँ. एंड वो सुन नहीं रही थी, वो बस बोल रही थी कि यार मैं एग्जिट गेट की तरफ जा रही हूँ, मैं एग्जिट गेट की तरफ जा रही हूँ, तुम आ जाओ एग्जिट गेट एग्जिट गेट. आई वाज लाइक कि रिलैक्स रिलैक्स. आई वाज लाइक कि एग्जिट गेट छोड़ो, तुम पीछे तो घूमो, जस्ट टर्न अराउंड ना. सो या माई वॉइस एक्चुअली चेंज अ बिट, लाइक अभी मैं ऐसा बोल रहा हूँ एंड उस समय मैं बोला था कि यार जस्ट टर्न अराउंड ना, आई एम राइट बिहाइंड यू. एंड देन सी टर्न अराउंड. और मेरी जो फट रही थी दैट केम टू अ पॉइंट कि यार दिस इज़ द पॉइंट विच फॉर विच आई वॉज सो मच नर्वस, फॉर विच आई वॉज सो मच अफ्रेड. So जैसे वो पलटी दीपांशु वाज लाइक यही है वो, यही है वो, यही है, और फट गई मेरी बहन चोद, बिकॉज देयर वर थ्री गर्ल्स, आई डोंट नो हु द टू वर. And Anjali, I obviously knew that she saw my pictures and all in Instagram, but I don't know how would she interpret me as a real person. I don't know if she would get disappointed, because it for me it was like a blind date. Okay, not for me it was like a blind date, but मैंने भी अंजलि को कभी ऐसा असली में देखा नहीं था, but I already had a picture in my mind. Okay, and she was better than what I have imagined, but I don't know that if the same thing is gonna be for me. So मेरी तो फट रखी थी, गंदी वाली फट रखी थी. दीपांशु बोला कि यही है वो, और मैं दीपांशु के पीछे छोड़ने लगा, बिकॉज आई नो कि दीपांशु का क्या है कि थोड़ी बंदियों के सामने थोड़ा सा पता नहीं, बिकॉज ऑफ हिज हाइट और वॉट दे टेक हिम एज अ गुड पर्सन है, पर्सनैलिटी, पता नहीं, लाइकिंग वाली चीज़ में मैं बोल रहा हूँ, मेरे से तो बेहतर लेती है. सो मैं थोड़ा सा था कि बहन चलो मेरे से डिसअपॉइंटेड होगी तो ये बगल में रहेगा, ही विल एंटरटेन देम एंड थिंग्स विल गो फाइन. इफ आई गो ऑकवर्ड तो चीज़ें चल जाएगी. यार बहन चो यार, गेट पे क्यों आते लोग, कौन है? I don't know if I am so loud so people can get what I was saying. I don't want that, but I'll not close it. Let the door be closed. कौन है भाई? रुक जा, I'm having some personal time. So I guess I was loud. I guess he must have heard what I was saying. So where I was, हाँ, so मेरी फट रखी थी, but things turned out quite well. So अंजलि के साथ जो दूसरी बंदी थी, which was सुगंधा, she was also our online friend only. So there were two girls who were my friend, who were our friend, and there was some other girl which was, she was also really nice. So उसकी तरफ से मुझे कोई ऐसा जजमेंटल लुक या वैसा कुछ देखने को नहीं मिला, and things went pretty smoothly. And Sugandha and that friend, I forgot her name, yaar. They went for purchasing socks. At that time, Anjali was with us. So me and Dipans were quite interacting with her. Bhosle was in the corner. He wasn't interacting that much. But yeah, we went to bookshop. उधर I was just trying to make some conversation and all. And मैं अंदर से बहुत था कि I'll be cool, okay. I'll not show कि she was my crush and all. I'll simply show that कि हाँ भाई वो मेरी दोस्त थी. And was simply trying that. But थोड़ा सा सिम तो था मैं. So I was walking behind her. So घूम रहा हूँ, बातें बढ़ाने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. I was asking about books. Which books do you read? What should I read? Do you want to suggest me anything? We were simply talking about those things, and Anjali handed over me a book, and she was like, "Ki read the backside of the book, and if it matches with what you want, then this is the book which you want." So I read, and then I by mistakenly kept it on a random shelf, and then by that time Sugandha and her friend came back, and she was like, "Aryan, where's the book which I handed over to you? I want to buy that book." And then Sugandha was like a typical wingman. She was like, "Yeah, Aryan, yaar, how can you be so irresponsible with the book which Anjali gave it to you?" हाँ भाई खोल रहा ना. How can you be so irresponsible with the book which Anjali gave it to you? Do you don't respect her feelings? She handed over you the book. She gave you the responsibility to take care of her book. She was actually taunting, and I was getting that she was taunting. She already knew that how much I liked her, and I used to flirt with her a lot. So even though Anjali has a boyfriend, she was like playing around with me and playing around with Anjali, and she did it all way around for like half an hour throughout the time. And Anjali gave me another book. She was like, if you don't want to read that, you can read that. This is the book which I don't have that book over here. This is the book which was the Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I read that in standard 6. Do you want to read it? And I was like, yeah, I think this is a easy read book, and I can consider it as my first book for reading. So I keep that book, and Sugandha was keep on saying, Aryan, Anjali ne book diya. Why don't you buy this book? Aren't you purchasing this book? I was like, obviously I'm purchasing. How can I not? So मैं भी पूरा play along करने लगा. I was also going through it, and then Sugandha was like कि यार आर्यन चापो की पार्टी दो, ये दो. I actually didn't have any money, but I was simply playing around. So ऐसी conversation हो रही थी. Everything was going smoothly. So this was one of those instances जहाँ पे मैं बोल सकता कि भगवान ने एकदम I actually made the whole thing इतनी smooth ना ऐसे चीज़ें रखी थी, because she was going to the exit gate when she had her cab booked for the club. अरे रुक ना. Cab booked for the club which she cancelled. Sugandha मतलब made it cancelled because उसके जो दोस्त थे IIT मद्रास में, जो हॉस्टल में थे वो निकले नहीं तब तक, तो उसने कैंसिल कराया। तो उसने कैंसिल कराया एंड मतलब सुगंधा वाज लिविंग मैन, वो भगवान का रूप थी वो आई। एंड देन वी वेंट टू स्टारबक्स, वहाँ पे कॉफ़ी पिए, कॉफ़ी बीन्स खाए, एवरीथिंग वाज क्वाइट रोमांटिक अराउंड देयर। मतलब था नहीं ऐसे रोमांटिक, बट मेरे लिए था बिकॉज मैं तो फ्लू में आ गया था। फिर आई स्टार्टेड फ्लर्टिंग, और फिर मैं ऑनलाइन की तरह लेने लगा, पता नहीं कहाँ से कॉन्फिडेंस आ गया था। आई वॉज ऑन अनदर लेवल, मैं बहुत फ्लर्ट कर रहा हूँ, बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट हूँ। सुगंधा ऐसे पोक पे पोक कर रही है, पोक पे पोक कर रही है, एंड थिंग्स आर गोइंग क्वाइट ग्रेट। सो मैंने उसके साथ फ़ोटो भी लिया, विशी अंजलि सेंड टू हर बॉयफ्रेंड जलाने के लिए। आई मतलब उस साइड से मुझे कुछ नहीं है, एंड आई वॉजंट थिंकिंग ऑफ एनी फ्यूचर ऑल्सो, but yeah, that day ended pretty well, and I didn't went to club with her, but yeah, that day ended with that. हमने बाय कहा। बाय उतना चीज़ी एंड क्लासिक नहीं था कि मैं याद कर सकूं कि हमारा बाय ऐसा हक से हुआ, बट आई डिड शेक माई हैंड्स विद हर फॉर द बाय टोन, एंड उतना तो क्लासिक नहीं था यार बाय। बट हाँ, मैं जैसे वापस आया आई वॉज ऑलरेडी हाई यार अ बिट, तो मैंने थोड़ा और गांजा मारा, एंड देन इट वॉज लाइक आई वॉज इन द मूड। सो बहुत ही हैप्पी टाइम था मेरे लिए फॉर द नेक्स्ट 2-3 days मिनिमम। इवन नाउ आई एम, मतलब आज तो मैं उतना खुश नहीं हूँ, बिकॉज आई नो थिंग्स वर गॉन। उस समय 4-5 दिन के 2-3 दिन के लिए बहुत खुश था, बट स्टिल इट इज़ वन ऑफ द थिंग्स विच हैपन रियली नाइसली विथ मी, एंड आई एम वेरी ग्रेटफुल टू गॉड टू फॉर गिविंग मी सच अ फन एक्सपीरियंस। सो अगर आपको ज़िंदगी में बहुत बड़ी बड़ी चीज़ें नहीं मिलती है, देन यू चेरिश दो स्मॉल थिंग्स, एंड दिस इज़ वन ऑफ दो स्मॉल थिंग्स विच आई कंसिडर टू बी बिग इन माई लाइफ। ओके, so I'm still not behind girls, and but this was something I will cherish for a long time. Okay, one day with Anjali, the first day when I met her, I'll cherish her. She was one of my crush. It was really nice. Yeah. She was very cute. Okay, so 2022, 2023, I had a great beginning with 2023. Okay, I'll still focus on my career and all. I'll try to get a proper internship, really nice type internship, and a very good placement this year. But yeah, my romantic life is like I'm not unhappy with my romantic life. I'm single for my entire life, but I'm not. Neither I am unhappy nor I am unsatisfied. I'm happy, unsatisfied both. Bye. See ya.